When you hear the word muffins, your first thought is maybe chocolate, a bit of bran, anything sweet. Well, this is certainly no different. You see, the MUFFINZ is South Africa's latest and hottest band to dish up fresh, sweet sounds. I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to go and interview them, and let me tell you, I was completely blown away. They are 5 young, talented soul brothers who were brought together by their love and connection to music, dishing up a different yet delectable sound. Mzansi, I introduce to you the MUFFINZ. Made up of Simpiwe Kula and Sifiso Buthelezi on electric guitars, drummer Gregory Mabasela, bassist Karabu Mweketsi, and Mtabisi Sebanda on the acoustic guitar. This is a group that started with humble beginnings. And today we're hooking up with these young music makers at the University of Johannesburg, where their musical journey took to the skies.
It used to be called Item 45. It's very classy, Item 45, you know. But it wasn't very us. It wasn't very young. It wasn't very memorable. People would be like, "Oh, that band was great. What are they called again?" And so we were on a bus to Cape Town once with the choir and a couple of friends of ours. And then someone said a very lame joke. It's called the muffin joke. It's very popular online.
2 muffins in an oven.
Yeah, and the one muffin says to the other muffin, "Sure, but it's so hot in here." And the other muffin says, "Are you a talking muffin?" Okay. So yeah, that's and everyone started calling us Muffin after that.
And then there's a rumor that you guys learned how to play musical instruments via YouTube.
When I got my first guitar, I remember getting it, and then like I was so excited, you know, and then I just ran home with the guitar, got there, unwrapped it, you know, and I sat there and I was like, oh, snap, I can't play. I didn't even know one chord, you know, so I had to go to an internet cafe and I downloaded like, you know, tabs, you know, of my favorite songs, you know. That's how I started learning how to play the basic chords, you know. So
Just naturally talented. I mean, anyone can't just teach themselves how to play, which is brilliant.
So yeah, actually, I think it was luck also.
I gotta find out from you, what makes you guys so unique?
We're all 5 instrumentalists. We sing and play at the same time. Another thing is that we're all guitarists and a drummer. There's no keyboard or a horn section or anything like that. You know, for everything else that we don't have, we kind of accommodate for it with our singing as opposed to our playing.
So if I had to learn to play the keyboard?
That would be great for you.
Oh.
Well done, sis.
The MUFFINZ +1.
But yeah, for us, this is it, man.
Their sound quickly found the band residency at one of Melville's popular spots, The Loft. Soon they packed out the venue with varied audiences of young and old. Celebrities like the YFM twins and Eric Mieni, plus musicians like Kobomo, Pebbles and RJ Benjamin were quick to become fans. You guys took residency at The Loft. Was that a major factor in contributing to your success?
So initially it was like, you know, 10 of our friends said, guys, you know, we need to show the owner that, you know, we can bring in a crowd. So we just called up our friends, you know, come in, just chill, you know. But then people happened to be passing, you know, on the street. They saw like a band setting up, they'd come in and chill. Okay, let's hear, you know, what these guys have to offer, you know. Before, like, we knew it was getting so packed and people were standing outside, you know, on the street, listening in. From then on, the word started spreading. People started calling us, hey, don't you want to come play at our venue? Don't you want to, you know? So that's how it happened. So it played like a major role.
In August of 2011, independent label Just Music were invited to see the band perform an impromptu private performance in a tiny rehearsal room at the University of Johannesburg. They were so blown away with the MUFFINZ that they immediately offered them a recording deal. Your debut album, you guys were signed up by Just Music. What was that like?
Just Music actually came here to one of our rehearsal rooms. They were told by a friend of ours and they pitched up and they listened to 2 of our songs and they were not coping. Like, they were extremely excited. They wanted to get the ball rolling, you know. And it's been a very overwhelming experience still to be signed to them. I mean, the work that comes with it is just overwhelming for young men. Like.
Now, of course, being signed by Just Music headed you to Jazzworks Studios, where you recorded in the same studio as Double HP and Lyra. What was that whole experience like?
The experience was phenomenal. I mean, we worked with Robin Cole, and Leroy. I mean, those guys made the environment for us to be comfortable, and and we just gelled. We got into the booth. We were relaxed, but it was phenomenal, man. It was great. Hence, we have this amazing album.
The album's title, Have You Heard? Where does that name come from?
I've started asking people around, like, what do you think would be the perfect, name for the album, because a lot of people have had like most of our songs. So people were like, guys, it's a no-brainer. It's Have You Heard, because in the song we say, have you heard how the muffins rule the world? And, like, it's a little dream of ours, like Pinky and the Brain.
I was just going to say, what are we doing today, Muffins?
Taking over the world.
One, two, three, and...
Do you guys see yourselves as a movement?
It's not just us. There's a number of bands. There's a lot of us, who are doing something different, something that South African and the world needs to hear, So if we can drive that would be like a quarter of our goal done, That would be a big chunk of what we're trying to do done.
And finally, what has the journey been like for you guys so far, up until this very moment?
It has been exciting. It's been a very, very tough, When they say when you started as a band or as a musician, at first it's tough. It's no joke, I think,
That's the thing, people think it's all red carpet and cameras.
No, I mean, it got to a point where on stage you're a superstar. And after the show, everybody gets into their cars and go, you don't have transport, you don't know where you're going to sleep. The gig people, they didn't pay you. It's that bad, But I mean, it's been like the recording process also. We also didn't have money to get to the studio. It's mixed emotions. It's our careers are starting to fold out, But at the same time, we have all these challenges that we're faced with. So it's been really exciting.
Proudly brought to you by Hennessy Cognac.